And Deputy Laura, you know what song that is in my head right now? Okay, and let me just start by saying this. This song, it's just because the guy sings it so well. But it's the meaning of the song, it's a bad meaning. It's about people cheating. Me and Mrs. Jones got a thing going on.
I love that.
But you know what? Okay, yes. And you know what? When you listen to that song, why are y'all meeting at the same place every day? You're going to get caught. Same time, same cafe every day. And then telling everybody they got a thing going on. We know you do. You're meeting at the same place. Nobody meets that often. And then it's 6:30. Isn't your wife wondering where you are? You're never home at 6:30?
Reset. They're set on Monday, so I was trying to get
Does it say the time?
Oh, yeah, 6:30 at the same cafe every day, 6:30. Holding hands and making plans.
That'll never happen.
Somebody is going to be the last to know. But I think his voice is so great.
Oh,
And you know,
he was saying anything.
oh, if you ever listened, you should listen to him sing Summertime. He adds like this scat run to it. Summertime is so beautiful when he sings it. You just feel as though you're there. And then Frank Sinatra sings this song, but it always makes me sad. It's he goes through his stages of his life. Like when I was 17, yes, that one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I like that.
Hello. How's it going?
Well, how are you?
All right, Vashon, we were just talking about the song that's stuck in my head.
And what's that?
Me and Mrs. Jones. And I was just telling Cindy, I don't know why they're not getting caught because they meet every day at the same cafe, 6:30. And he's like, nobody knows we're there. Yeah, they do. They see you every day.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, making plans.
Saw you all over Twitter last night, Judge.
It's me. I was at home watching Psych.
I love that show. I was watching Psych too lately.
Psych.
It's like a cheesy, but it's good. I enjoy it.
You know, I love the fact that they did a sort of a parody of Twin Peaks,
Yep, I love
the
that.
Cinnabon Festival.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good weekend.
You too. Happy Easter. All right. Who is here on Felipe Lopez? All right. If he'll come down, Mr. Lopez. All right. So before we go on the record with the bond issue. Wait a minute. Does he have a motion to revoke in a new case?
No, there's not a new case, Your Honor. This is a motion to revoke based on some positive UAs and failure to submit to UAs and possession of a weapon.
So I don't have a motion to revoke before me.
I have a copy.
Okay. Oh, is this the one where
We're not ready to proceed with that though, Judge.
Okay.
Except for today to set bond. I don't have a court summary. It's not for motion to revoke. So I have all my stuff ready.
Okay. Here you go. Oh, I'm sorry. Is he on I need to see.
He's on deferred.
Deferred. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Just a moment. On this one, there should be more attached to this because he has a motion to revoke. And I just have that. All right. Court is calling 2024 CR 1619 State versus Felipe Lopez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harrison.
Defense.
This is Pauline Portillo here on behalf of Christopher Castro for Mr. Felipe Antonio Lopez.
And are you Mr. Lopez?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any objection to this attorney standing in? All right, we're here on a motion to set bond. He's entitled to a bond because this is a deferred adjudication. Have you all reached an agreement on a bond setting or no?
Judge, the original bond in this case is 50,000. I understand. We would understand if the court were to double the bond. So 100,000 is what the prosecutor was okay with. I would ask for any consideration for Mr. Lopez just because I think last time he was here, he's a student and may still be a student, and just have limited funds. So I just asking for the court's consideration on that.
I can do that.
And the amounts of maybe $75,000,
All right, and let me see the motion to
of
revoke.
course.
All right. Let's go out the break.
I would, of course, if the court is willing to allow us to resolve it without a
If it's possible for probation to proceed, then. Felipe Lopez. All right, on this one, are you all ready to proceed on the motion to revoke or no? All right, court is calling 2024 CR 1619 State versus Felipe Anthony Lopez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
This is Pauline Portillo for Mr. Felipe Antonio Lopez.
I have a file stamp? Oh, no, not that one's down. Okay. And are you Felipe Lopez? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Felipe Antonio Lopez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 1619 for the offense of terroristic threat against, well, it was reduced to terroristic threat as a Class A misdemeanor. Is that you? All right, state.
On or about the 17th day, of March 2025, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Felipe Antonio Lopez did then and there failed to consent to search of his person, residence, vehicle, violation of condition number 6.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. State waives the remaining violation element.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 6, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bear County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 6? Court is going to find violation of condition number 6 true. Is that the agreement?
Judge, to some extent, however, I'm going to ask the court to consider to allow him to wait for the TAP evaluation while he's at home, even if they have to consider GPS requirements. He does work, he does help provide for his family. And at this point, it's going to be a hardship on him and his family for him to wait in custody for that type of evaluation. Again, this is a case that was reduced to a misdemeanor. He has little.
Why isn't he letting people search his vehicle?
Well, Judge, I think he can speak to that.
You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record. All right, so when you sign conditions with probation, sometimes people just gloss over what probation is saying to them. But one of the things that people tend to gloss over is that when you're on probation, you're supposed to support your dependents. That means you have to take care of your children financially. If you don't, they can file a motion to revoke. One of the other things when you're on probation, you're waiving your rights to not allow them to search your home, your vehicle. So were you not aware of that?
I was aware of it, yeah.
So why are you not letting them search?
My room was dirty and it was unpresentable at the time.
No, that's no excuse. I guarantee you, if they would have saw your room was filthy, they probably would have said, we don't want to search this. It's too dirty for us. But filth is not an excuse for not letting them do their job. I don't know if something else is going on or not, but this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to give you a choice. I can deny the motion. You're going to do your TAP evaluation in custody, or either I can revoke you and I'll sentence you to 180 days at the Bear County Jail. What do you choose? All right, the court is going to deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include TAP evaluation in custody, follow TAP recommendations. All right, we can go off the record. And this dirty room you have, is this at your place or someone else's? All right, you need to clean it. All right, good luck to you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, so who's here on Emmanuel Pettis? All right, who's the attorney for Emmanuel Pettis? All right, on this case, where are we on discovery?
Judge, it's our first setting.
Mhm.
I've downloaded what I've got. I think there might be some stuff missing. We're just gonna coordinate, make sure it's all good.
All right, and so let me ask you all this, based upon what I'm seeing here and that it's SBI, I'm assuming there's some medical.
Yes.
All right, and so are you close to having medicals or no?
No, Judge, like I said, that's not available online and I'm recently in this case.
Okay, so do you know if you all have medicals or? Okay. All right, so what I'm thinking, and if you all want specifically 30 days, I'll give you specifically 30 days. But I know how the issue is with medical records when you get into them through third parties, and then some people want money and they don't understand this is a criminal process. I'm thinking in June.
That's fine, Judge.
All right, so Ms. Ferguson, I need a discovery date for the week of June 9th. All right, June 9th.
Yes, sir.
Once you sign the reset form, you excuse. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll sign it.
Who's here? Troy Mishler. All right. So on this case, where are we with the discovery? I know a protective order was signed the last time we were here.
It was actually signed Monday, Your Honor. It's an agreed protective order. We were not on the docket that day. I just came early
Yes.
to make sure that it got done. The state has it. There's more discovery that's under the umbrella of that protective order that needs to be provided. We'd ask for one reset.
All right.
And Judge, I believe there are also CPS records that Ms. Andreas were implementing to Mr. Locke.
Okay. So when do y'all, and do y'all have the CPS records in your custody or if they're still with CPS?
It sounds like she's in the process of gathering. I could be wrong on that, Judge, but she's in trial, so I'm saying.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for the week of June 9th and state this date that I'm giving you. I expect all the discovery to be completed and state you need to be prepared to make an offer at this next setting.
June 9th.
Oh, no, the week of, all right, June 9th.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. Always good seeing you.
You too, Judge.
All righty.
May Mr. Mishler be excused after we sign the.
Yes, and thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Yes, ma'am.
Juan Ortiz. Who's here for Juan Ortiz? All right, Mr. Ortiz, where are you? Come forward. All right, Mr. Ortiz, good morning. So today is your plea deadline date. So have you all reached an agreement or no?
Your Honor, we have, I came onto this case on March 3rd. I then received a substantial discovery. In addition, there are two unindicted cases. The offer on the table.
Oh, I don't need to know the offer,
Okay.
but
It's a serious matter. And I'm asking the court to extend the plea deadline by 30 days. I'm not seeking another extension.
all right, where is the, what are the unindicted cases?
We hope to dispose of it all within the 30-day reset.
No, I mean, what type of cases are
Drugs,
there?
more drugs.
More drugs. All right. So how much time are you requesting?
30 days, Your Honor.
All right, Norma, if you'll set this for a plea deadline date, the week of May 19th, please.
I might have to move that up a little bit or a little back because I'll be in Japan for that week.
Oh, look at you. What are you doing in Japan?
Sumo tournament,
Oh, wow.
baseball games, the big Kyoto street tournament.
Okay, so you always bring me back photos of your adventures. I'm going to expect that.
Your Honor, I try to bring you little piece items, but I think the wife is getting suspicious.
Hey, we're not
Back on that.
We're not Mr. and Mrs. Jones, but your wife and I are good friends, so she knows better.
Thank you. Judge.
Sure. Let me ask you then. So you want to pull out your calendar?
Yes, Your Honor, yes. I know I leave May 10th and I'm gone for 15 days.
Oh, okay. Then this, if you're leaving May 10th and you're gone for 15 days, that will put us the week of May 26th. So Norma, if you can put this maybe May 29th.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, your plea deadline date is going to be May 29th.
Thank you. Your Honor.
You're going to miss the cherry blossoms.
Actually, they're a little bit late. I'll be there about 10 days later than the best of it.
Ah.
I'm
Well,
excited.
I will tell you, there is someone there that I watch her because her life story is so interesting to me. Her name is Sunday Love. So she's over there, she buys property and she shares how she's changed her life, and her life story is one where she's just working and building different things. So she has a vlog where she's buying property there and she'll show you how to, what you need to do. But she's nice. She shares all of her knowledge with everyone.
Apparently, property is very inexpensive if you get outside of Tokyo.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you, her last name, she spelled it, it's Sundai, last name Love.
LOV.
And yes,
Okay.
so if you look her up, I'm sure she'll show you around, and she is always telling people, these are sites. If you're in Japan, you should always make sure you see these. So you should check it out.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Thank
have
you
a
very
good one.
much.
All right, so we're going to see you back on May 29th. That will be your plea deadline date. If you all don't reach an agreement by that date, your next court setting is going to be a jury trial. And if you want a jury trial or a bench trial, what I can tell you, a bench trial with me, if the state proves their case beyond a reasonable doubt, you're going to get found guilty. If they don't, you're going to get found not guilty. You understand? All right, thank you. So Norman, usually he goes to all of the soccer tournaments. What do you call the international soccer? I forget when they. No. I mean, what's the name of the tournament? Yes, the World Cup. Thank you. So he's always at the World Cup. Ted Kalanga. Hello. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court, but you always do. I appreciate that. All right, so where are we on this case?
Still on discovery, Judge.
Okay.
I think that Mr. Barrett is one of the first times he's here, and he just discussed with me some other additional information that he may be supplying to us.
Okay, and I see that there are medicals involved in this, obviously.
My understanding that we don't have possession of those.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this then for June, because usually medical takes a little bit of time. Ms. Ferguson, can you put this for the week of June 16th? And that's going to be a short week because 19th is a holiday. So we just have the 16th or
There's the
17th.
19th, Monday,
No, the 19th is a Thursday.
Thursday. So there's a
That's a
holiday
holiday.
in the middle of the week?
Yes. Oh, somebody's going to be here. A judge is going to be here that week. All right, yeah, because the judge is going to be here that week. Yeah. You know what? Let's put it for the week of June 23rd.
I'll do the 23rd.
Is that on a Monday, Jeff?
Yes, is that good for you? All right, so we're going to come back on discovery on June 23rd. Is just to make sure that your attorney has everything he needs, all right? Thank you. All right, and how's everything going? Oh,
I'll show you some photos. It's ugly.
well, Mom and I will keep you uplifted in prayer.
Yeah.
Because it's bad when that happens, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's had a padlock for health-wise for
Yeah.
quite a while now. Yeah.
But you know what that means?
What?
Improvement is on the way. We're gonna put good vibes out
I
there.
mean, I wish you would, really. Yeah, she just lost her sister 2 weeks ago,
Mhm.
pancreatic cancer, and
Yeah,
she just went through it, now broken leg. And just been,
but you know what?
I know.
Tell her this means slow down, relax, center, take care of wellness. Yeah. And Mom and I are sending prayers her way.
Appreciate it.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Just have a seat. Your attorney will bring this reset form to you, okay?
Morning on Gilboa Road, right off Bandera. KENS 5's Earl Stoudemire joining us now with that story. How's the guy doing this morning, Earl?
Sarah Berry, the man is really lucky to be alive. He was not only hit by a truck, but he was dragged into the street. Now, around 12:53 this morning, police tell us that two men got into an argument outside of a bar on Gilboa Road, and as the victim tried to leave on his motorcycle, officers tell us the other man jumped into his truck and ran him over. The bike reportedly got stuck under the truck, and police say the man was dragged through the parking lot and then into the street. At some point, the two vehicles ended up separating, allowing the truck to speed away. The victim was taken to the hospital, and at last check, he's in stable condition. Right now, police have not released any other description of what the truck may look like.
It was here on Harold Raleigh.
Oh, you did, okay.
Good morning. And where is Mr. Rowley?
And Judge, his name is incorrect. It's actually Riley Adams.
Oh, Ray Adams?
Riley Adams. They
Raleigh
just
Adams.
mixed it up.
All right. Hello, Mr. Adams. All right, so your attorney's filed a motion to withdraw?
Yes, Judge.
All right. All right, so they're saying they're having problems communicating with you. All right, so, oh, no gum chewing. That's okay. It happens. Don't swallow it, though. Our parents would always say it would mess up your intestines. All right, so let me explain something to you about communication with attorneys. I've been a defense attorney. I've been a prosecutor. Sometimes attorneys will tell us things. We don't like what they say. So then we say, it's your fault. This profession has to be the only profession where if somebody's in trouble, they blame their attorney. And I understand that. But usually when people have a medical issue, if they have a heart problem, they don't start blaming the doctor. It's your fault. I have a heart problem. Their whole thing is, what can I do so we can resolve this issue? But with attorneys, when you have a case, sometimes why hasn't my case been dismissed? Why am I not in jury trial? Why hasn't this happened? So what I can tell you, if the issue with your attorney is, hey, why am I not in jury trial? It's because we have cases that are set before yours. If your issue with your attorney is like, you haven't got my case dismissed, attorney can't force the state to dismiss your case. If they want to dismiss it, they'll file a motion to dismiss, and then it'll be up to me to sign it. And if I don't want to sign it, I don't have to sign it. So if that's the issue, this motion to withdraw is not going to be granted because you need to communicate with your attorney. And what I can tell you, if you're not speaking to your attorney, you know what's going to end up happening? You're going to end up going to a jury trial with an attorney that you have never spoken to, and that's going to be your fault. How old are you? 50. All right, you're 50. So it's not like you're 3 and people can't communicate with you. So she's saying she has a problem communicate with you. Step back, communicate with your attorney. You understand? All right, thank you. All right. Mr. Adams Raleigh, or Raleigh Adams, come forward. All right. You've been on this planet for 50 years, right? You need to speak up so I can hear. All right, let me explain something to you. People always say to the bold, you know, you get things because you're being bold. When I was a defense attorney, I would have male clients sometimes that would hit on me, right? And you know what I would tell my client as I'm seeing them at the jail? I would be like, you would be such a good catch. If only you didn't have this CID number and was charged with murder, I would consider. Your attorney doesn't want to date you. No, listen to me. Your attorney doesn't want to date you. So you need to respect your attorney. Your attorney knows all of your criminal history. Normally, women do not want to hang their star to somebody with criminal history. And when you are in a professional setting, you need to speak to that person professionally because that person holds your life in their hands in a way. Like maybe they don't want to represent you very well. Maybe it's, hey, this guy's hitting on me, is all creepy. Maybe I should just let him go to jail. So the next attorney you get, speak to them professionally. There's none of this, hey, sexy, hey, baby, because they're not interested in you. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to allow your attorney to withdraw, and I'm going to appoint you a male attorney. If you want to say, hey, sexy baby to them, just see how that goes. Have a seat. You're going to get appointed to a male attorney. Have a seat. Thank you. Are y'all ready on Harold Raleigh Adams or no?
Yeah, I'm just been appointed
Okay.
and I would like the opportunity to get discovery and.
Okay. All right. Have him come up. All right. So on this case, how much time are you asking for counsel?
45 days.
Ooh, I give 30.
Okay, 30.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset on May 15th.
Fine.
All right, this attorney doesn't want to date you. He's already married in a committed relationship. You understand? All right, what date, Ms. Ferguson?
May 15th.
May 15th. All right,
Okay,
thank
thank
you.
you very
Once
much.
you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Who's here? Monica Wade.
Present on that, Your Honor.
Wait,
Your Honor, subject to court approval, the defense and the state agreed on a $40,000 bond on her MTR.
All right, court is calling 2023 CR 8093 State versus Monica Teresa Wade. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Just Escobedo for the defendant.
And are you Miss Wade? You're here requesting a bond, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, is there a proposed agreement for the bond?
40,000, Your Honor.
And any objections to the court reviewing the motion to revoke?
Oh, Your Honor.
And what was the previous bond set at?
20,000, Your Honor.
Court is gonna grant your motion. Court is gonna set the bond at $40,000 and the court is gonna order full GPS.
Your Honor, given the Easter weekend and given tomorrow courthouse is closed, may we have that, that she have it installed on Monday or Tuesday?
No. And based upon the allegations in the motion, no. So it's gonna be full GPS. The fees will be waived. They'll do it at the jail. And then Ms. Ferguson, I need a setting for a contested on this. And if it's not contested, then just let the court know.
Judge,
Yes,
I want to make you aware that I did reach out to the manager to get a court summary and they are currently working on it.
for this case?
Yes, Judge.
Oh, well, if you want to proceed on a motion to revoke, we can proceed on the motion to revoke, or either it can be reset.
Okay, we're gonna stay with where we're at, but also, Your Honor, may it be partial so she can continue to go back to work.
No. All right, Ms. Ferguson. I need a contested date. All right, May 12th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so state, it's set for a contested on May 12th. If it turns out it's not a contested, then it will not be a contested.
You're not-
And I'll just put the unindicted case on that same date as well.
Have a good
You
fiesta week,
too. Have a good one. Oh, Locke,
Yes.
do you get a chance to see John Fox? I know your brother does.
Yes. No, that's me, Judge. I do.
I'm sure to let him know, because I text him all the time that I'm still thinking about him
I
and
I'll
give
do
him
it.
that.
I will, Judge. Thank you.
All right.
Okay,
Tell him it's an umbrella protection for him.
I will. I will.
All
Thank you,
right.
Judge.
All right, bye-bye. And Norma, on the nightmare case for Wade, it's listed as Denny Callahan representing her. So if defense counsel is on both of those, he needs to do an notice of retained counsel. No, it's a firearm. Here I'm Stephanie Cled.
That's me, yeah.
And where is she?
His son in the box.
Come down, please. And she only has this one case?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so where are we on discovery?
Is this is an abatement of an appeal?
Ah. All right, let me see if I have that. Just 1 second. Oh, this is for the motion to revoke, correct? Where
That's
she
an
was on
appeal,
appeal.
motion to revoke that, yes, Judge.
All right, the court is calling 2022 CR 8049 State versus Stephanie Cled. Could I have parties announced for the record? And it's really just
me.
defense. Yes.
Alfonso Otero on behalf of Ms. Click.
And are you Miss Cleed?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right, off the record for a moment. Norma, do you have that document to forward to me? All right, we're on the record, Cindy, back on the record. And the appellate number is 0825000040CR. All right, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes,
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
me please.
All right, and your attorney is here with you, is that correct?
Yes.
And have you had a chance to confer with him?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so the appellate court has sent me an order asking me to ask certain questions of you. The first question is whether or not you wish to continue with your appeal.
No, I do not.
Okay. And you understand you can still continue with your appeal. There's an attorney here who would do the appeal for you. So you do not wish to appeal.
No.
All right. Is there anything else?
No, Judge, it's a collateral thing. I've been speaking to Ms. Cleed, and she's expressed some concern about that there may be some miscalculation on his time.
All right.
And so she's asking me to request the court to see if we could check it twice, because the time she was in county from September to January is not counted in her time. Although she's had a release date for May 9, if they counted the date, she would have been released already.
All right.
And
So
also,
this is what I'll need you to do, counsel.
yes,
If you will check with the jail on what time she's given, the clerk should be able to pull it. And they'll be able to pull that for you today. And you can sit with your attorney today. And if there's an issue with the time, you feel it's not correctly calculated, then I will review it. And if I determine it's not correctly calculated, then I'll give you the correct time.
Yes, Your Honor. Will this be done today?
Yes,
Will this be done today?
if you all get it done today.
Yes.
All right.
and on that too, that she is participating in the programs for the 820 at state jail. And so she asked me just to bring that to the court.
All right. Well, for me to give credit for that or consider getting credit for that, I'll need some more information from the
From them.
clerks.
Yes, okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have been receiving emails from, I don't know if it's a family member or who was it? from?
Oh, we're off the record. Yes.
From her side asking that she wanted to find out about the jail credit. Everything was forwarded to Barbara Paulson and court admin to figure that out, so they were supposed to write her back. I did instruct that family member to tell her to file the
Yes.
knuckle tones,
Yes.
and then they would check it. So they were supposed to follow up with.
All right. So what I'll do is, well, this is the thing. We are where we are. Okay.
Yes.
We're trying to make sure that everything is done correctly. So everybody, let's keep it here. I understand when you feel like you're supposed to be out and you're not out. I can understand that raises tension, but we're trying to solve the problem and see if there is a problem. Okay.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send an email to Ms. Paulson and we'll go from there. And Cindy, the record that we just did, could you get that to Ms. Paulson as well? All right. All right. So just give me a moment. Just have a seat.
Oh, yes, that's right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. And if you will check with them to see how much time they've actually given her credit for, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. You're welcome.
No patience in her pocket, so none.
Somebody loan her some patience.
They're gone.
I'm keeping mine.
They're gone, they were gone.
Cleed. All right, if y'all can come down. Court is calling 2022 CR 8049 State versus Stephanie Cleed.
Your Honor, I would have much rather said it words and looking you in the eye, but I get tongue tied and a little nervous.
Oh, no, that's no problem. All right, thank you. All right, what would you like to say? Or is you just wanted me to read the letter?
Yes, ma'am. And I also wanted to ask you if you could please consider letting me back out on probation. I think a year state jail or a TDC time, I think that's just like a way out. I mean, I really feel like the structure of probation is what I need right now. I take full responsibility for this current theft. I take full responsibility for what I've done.
So why would you commit a theft and you're on probation for that?
Well, Your Honor, to be honest with you, I didn't have the money and I was gonna sell the items to pay for rent that was already past due.
So why didn't you sell items to pay for rent that was passed through?
Why did I?
Yeah, why didn't you?
Well, because I had stolen the items. I was gonna steal the items and
So let me ask you this. What do you think would happen in this world if everybody who has a bill that's overdue decided to steal?
it would be a horrible place.
Mhm.
Yes, and Your Honor, I take full responsibility for that. The saying, it's never too late, I guess, to change. You know, I'm 47 years old and I really have learned my lesson. Like, I don't want to do that anymore.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to grant the motion. The court is going to sentence you to 1 year in a state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. There's $1,000 fine, time and money to run concurrent. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, good luck to you.
Could I ask one thing?
Sure.
Could I be credited for the time served that I've already served?
Well,
Or
you're
fine.
legally entitled to any credit that you've been in custody for.
Okay,
All right,
yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, State, what is happening with the new cases she has? And counsel?
Rejecting them, Your Honor,
All right.
and I am filling out the rejection now.